hang in there. On the Money Watch, before you rush out to do your taxes, there are a few tax breaks that you need to keep in mind you might not even know about. Here to talk more about the top 7 forgotten tax breaks, Certified Financial Planner, the Oracle of Orlando, Joe Bert.
Morning, Tom.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good to be here.
So let's talk. First up, state and local tax deductions.
Well, in states where you have an income tax,
right.
Every state has sales tax, but in states where you have an income tax, you cannot take an income tax and a sales tax deduction. In Florida, we have no income tax, so you can take a sales tax deduction. Now, if you don't keep those receipts all year long, you know, how much did I pay in sales tax?
Right.
There is a table. The IRS has a table. Go to irs.gov, pull up sales tax, and it'll tell you, based on your income, how much you get right off the top for a sales tax deduction. Now, if you made a big purchase, like a car or something, that's probably going to be greater than what the IRS tells you, and you can take that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
That's why we're here.
Yeah, I need to know this. All right, next up, all education-related tax breaks.
Yeah, you're entitled, if you're going back to school, up to $4,000 for tuition, for books, and so on and so forth, or a $2,500 tax credit if it's for your first degree. You can't take both, but take a look at that. That may be something if you're going back to school.
Job search costs and moving expenses, those together?
Well, kind of.
Yeah,
if you're looking for a new job, it's got to be in the same field. You can take a tax deduction for resume writing, for counseling, for all that stuff. You're looking for the job. It's got to be in the same field. Now, if you're moving to get a job, you can deduct those moving expenses, travel costs, all that kind of stuff to do that. However, you've got to stay in the same job for 39 weeks, and it's got to be more than 150 miles away from home to get that deduction.
I want to go back to job search costs. You kept saying it has to be in the same field. So what if somebody is thinking of changing their career
path? Doesn't count. Does not count.
Really?
Does not. However, the moving expenses would count. But if you're just thinking of, you're in broadcasting today and you want to play second base for the Yankees, doesn't work. It's got to be the
boss,
same.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
It's got to be in the same field on that stuff to get you the new job in the same career.
Interesting. Non-cash charitable contributions.
Well, these, when we write the check to the church or the charity, whatever it might be, we know what that is. We have the receipt. It's the things that you drop off at the Salvation Army, the vets, and so on and so forth. You want to have a list of what you did, because if you get audited, they're going to want to see that you have the receipt and exactly what you gave away. Now, you got to be careful you don't go crazy and take in deductions like President Clinton for his $8 underwear. You know how that works. But you got to be careful that it's legitimate.
All right, this one really interests me. Gambling losses.
Right. You can write off your losses, however, only to the extent of your winnings. So your winnings, when you win the lottery, you win at the track, win at the dog track, whatever it might be, that is taxable income to you. You can write that off or offset that income if you have losses, and you have to substantiate the losses. So if you buy lottery tickets every week, when you're not a winner, and then you win the Powerball, you can write off.
And the other thing to remember, we don't have time to go into it in detail, is mortgage interest deduction. So, Joe, thanks a lot.
All right, Tom, good to see you.